The ocean, a source of life and beauty, can also unleash terrifying power. Its vast expanse holds mysteries and forces that have shaped our planet for millennia. From the gentle lapping of waves on a serene beach to the thunderous roar of a storm-driven sea, the ocean's moods are as varied as they are awe-inspiring. Tsunamis, often triggered by earthquakes beneath the seafloor, are giant waves that race across oceans. These seismic events displace massive amounts of water, sending ripples that grow into towering waves. The energy released by these underwater quakes is immense, and the resulting tsunamis can travel thousands of miles, impacting distant shores with little warning. Their speed is astounding, often reaching hundreds of miles per hour. In the deep ocean, these waves can move as fast as a jet plane, making them nearly impossible to outrun. The sheer velocity at which they travel means that coastal communities must rely on early warning systems to prepare and evacuate in time. These waves may seem small on the open ocean, but as they approach land, the shallowing seabed forces the water upwards. This process, known as wave shoaling, causes the wave to grow in height dramatically. What was once an almost imperceptible swell can become a towering wall of water, capable of immense destruction. What was once a ripple can transform into a wall of water, crashing onto shore with unimaginable force. The impact can flatten buildings, uproot trees, and sweep away anything in its path. The sheer power of a tsunami is a stark reminder of nature's ability to reshape the landscape in an instant. These events are not merely destructive, they are profoundly humbling. The aftermath of a tsunami reveals the fragility of human constructs in the face of natural forces. Entire communities can be left in ruins, and the recovery process can take years, if not decades. We are reminded of the raw power that shapes our planet, forces far exceeding our ability to control. The ocean's fury is a testament to the dynamic and ever-changing nature of Earth. It is a force that commands respect and awe, reminding us of our place within the natural world. The footage captured on camera serves as a stark reminder of the respect we must have for the natural world. These images, often shared widely, bring the reality of such events into sharp focus. They serve as both a warning and a call to action for better preparedness and understanding. While we marvel at its beauty, we must also understand its potential for devastation. The ocean is a source of wonder and inspiration, but it is also a reminder of the delicate balance we must maintain with nature. By respecting its power and preparing for its unpredictability, we can coexist with this mighty force. The world watched in horror on March 11, 2011, as a powerful earthquake off the coast of Japan triggered a colossal tsunami. The earthquake, registering a magnitude of 9.0, was one of the most powerful ever recorded. It struck with such force that it shifted the Earth on its axis and moved Japan's main island, Honshu, by 8 feet. The seismic waves traveled across the Pacific Ocean, reaching as far as the coasts of North and South America. The waves, some reaching over 100 feet high, slammed into the Japanese coastline. Entire communities were swallowed by the sea in a matter of minutes. The sheer power of the water was unimaginable, sweeping away everything in its path. Coastal defenses, designed to protect against such events, were rendered useless against the overwhelming force of nature. Video footage showed the relentless advance of the water, engulfing homes, cars, and entire towns. Streets turned into rivers and buildings were uprooted from their foundations. The relentless surge of water carried with it a torrent of debris, turning once peaceful neighborhoods into scenes of utter devastation. The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, overwhelmed by the wave, suffered a meltdown. The tsunami disabled the power supply and cooling of 3 Fukushima Daiichi reactors, causing a nuclear accident. This led to the release of radioactive materials, making it the most severe nuclear accident since the Chernobyl disaster in 1986. The images are etched into our collective memory: cars tossed like toys, buildings reduced to rubble, and a wall of debris carried inland by the relentless surge. The destruction was not just physical but also emotional, as thousands of lives were lost, and countless families were torn apart. The sheer scale of the disaster was difficult to comprehend. Entire towns were wiped off the map, and the landscape was forever altered. The economic impact was staggering, with damages estimated in the hundreds of billions of dollars. The rebuilding process would take years, if not decades. Yet, amidst the devastation, stories of courage and resilience emerged. First responders and volunteers from around the world rushed to aid the survivors. Communities came together to support one another, demonstrating the strength of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable adversity. These stories of hope and bravery continue to inspire us today. On December 26, 2004, a massive earthquake struck off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia. The earthquake, which registered a staggering 9.1 to 9.3 on the Richter scale, was one of the most powerful ever recorded. It unleashed a force so immense that it triggered a series of devastating tsunamis. The resulting tsunami, one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history, devastated coastlines across the Indian Ocean. Waves as high as 100 feet crashed into the shores of 14 countries, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. The sheer power of the water obliterated everything in its path, from homes and businesses to entire communities. Tourist videos captured the initial moments of confusion as the sea receded, followed by the terrifying arrival of the waves. People on the beaches, unaware of the impending danger, watched in awe and curiosity as the ocean pulled back, exposing the seabed. Moments later, the monstrous waves surged forward, engulfing everything in their path. Entire villages were wiped off the map, and the death toll climbed to over 230,000. The scale of the destruction was almost incomprehensible, with countless families torn apart and communities left in ruins. Rescue teams from around the world rushed to the affected areas, sifting through the debris in search of survivors. The world mourned with the affected nations, offering aid and support in the face of unimaginable loss. International aid workers arrived in droves, bringing with them much-needed supplies, medical assistance, and hope. Memorials were held across the globe as people came together to honor the victims and support the survivors. The 2004 tsunami served as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet and the importance of global cooperation in the face of such tragedies. The disaster highlighted the need for better early warning systems and international collaboration in disaster response. It also underscored the resilience of the human spirit as communities around the world united to rebuild and recover from one of the most devastating events in modern history. While the sheer power of tsunamis can make them seem unstoppable, nature often provides warning signs. An earthquake felt near a coastline can be a precursor to a tsunami. The sea receding significantly, exposing the ocean floor, is another telltale sign. Unusual changes in water level, such as a rapid rise or fall, should never be ignored. Education is key to saving lives. By understanding the warning signs of a tsunami, individuals can take immediate action to protect themselves and their loved ones. Coastal communities must be prepared, and individuals should know the evacuation routes and designated safe zones. Section 5. Seeking higher ground. When seconds count. Time is of the essence when a tsunami is approaching. If you are near a coastline and experience an earthquake or notice any of the warning signs, immediately move to higher ground. Do not wait for official confirmation or instructions. Every second counts. If evacuation routes are unavailable, move to the upper floors of a sturdy building or climb a tree. Remember, a tsunami is not a single wave, but a series of waves. The first wave may not be the largest or most destructive. Remain in a safe location until authorities confirm it is safe to return to lower ground. Section 6. The aftermath. Picking up the pieces. The immediate aftermath of a tsunami is a scene of utter devastation. Buildings are reduced to rubble, landscapes are scarred, and the air is thick with the smell of salt water and debris. The human toll is immeasurable, with lives lost and countless others displaced. The emotional and psychological impact on survivors is profound, yet, amidst the wreckage, the human spirit endures. Stories of survival, resilience, and compassion emerge as communities come together to support one another. Section 7. Rebuilding lives, rebuilding hope. The process of recovery after a tsunami is long and arduous. Rebuilding infrastructure, restoring livelihoods, and healing emotional scars takes time, effort, and resources. International aid and support play a crucial role in helping affected communities get back on their feet. The resilience of the human spirit is never more evident than in the aftermath of such disasters. People come together, offering help, solace, and a glimmer of hope for the future. Section 8. Preparing for the unpredictable. While we cannot prevent tsunamis, we can mitigate their impact through preparedness. Coastal communities should have robust early warning systems, evacuation plans, and disaster preparedness drills. Education is key to building resilience. By understanding the risks and knowing how to respond, individuals can make informed decisions that can save lives. Section 9. Respecting the power of nature. The terrifying power of tsunamis serves as a profound reminder of the forces that shape our planet. We must respect the awesome power of nature and acknowledge our vulnerability in the face of such events. By learning from past disasters, investing in preparedness, and heeding nature's warnings, we can strive to mitigate the impact of these devastating events. Let the images captured on camera serve not only as a record of tragedy, but also as a call to action. Let us work together to build a future where communities are more resilient, prepared, and able to withstand the fury of nature's wrath.